is that once you get to a state that really matters, you then have to learn who the smartest political analysts and political reporters are in that state. Every state's got at least sort of one dean of the political press corps. In Indiana, it's our next guest. His name is Brian Howey, and he operates HoweyPolitics.com. Mr. Howey, it's really nice to have you here. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks for being with us. Couldn't ask for a more tumultuous beginning or end to this this primary here. Who would have thought we'd be talking about the JFK assassination?
Yeah, it is. I mean, how do you think that's going to play? It's hard from us looking from the outside in Indiana. It's a remarkable fight to see Donald Trump accusing Ted Cruz's dad of having a part in the JFK assassination. Ted Cruz responding the way he did with that incredibly personal stuff about Donald Trump. How does that land in Indiana?
Well, it was a bizarre twist, and one of the pieces of exit data that you put out was that 30% made their decision in the final week. I suspect that that's much lower today, so I'm not really sure the JFK assassination story is really going to have much of an impact. Going into this, I thought maybe on the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton's comments on coal over in West Virginia might have had some residual because they happened yesterday. I'm just not sure that the JFK thing is really going to have played that big of a role here in the final decision.
In terms of when people made their decisions, one of the interesting pieces of data that we got today is that at least it appears that more people early voted in this primary than voted early in either the 2008 presidential election or the 2012 presidential election in Indiana, which implies either that there's a huge amount of interest and it's going to be a really big turnout today, or people are just choosing to early vote more than they used to. Do you think it is going to be a big turnout today?
Yeah, every indication, from the county clerk level to our Secretary of State said that we might have unprecedented turnout. The last figure I saw on the early voting was 278,000, way above what we saw in 12 and 08. And of course, the 08, we had the Obama-Clinton race that had a lot of interest here. So, I think we're going to see voting levels way up. And as our pollster Gene Ohm from Public Opinion Strategies told us, the higher the vote total, the more likely we're going to see Sanders and Trump do better. So certainly we're really seeing some traction with Trump. I guess the big question tonight is how does Bernie Sanders do against Hillary Clinton?
Brian Howey from HoweyPolitics.com, which we've all become recent and now devoted fans of. Brian, thanks very much. It's good to have you here.
Thank you, Brian. Another break for us. When we come back, we'll check in with the Clinton campaign tonight. The candidate will not be among those heard from in a ballroom type situation this evening. Polls close in just over 25 minutes.